What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Sinister Bunny Studios, your go-to channel for heavy metal content. And today, I'm here, brought to you in 4K because of my new Sony a6400 camera. I can't exactly show it to you because I'm using it right now to shoot this video. But this is just kind of a test for myself and a way for you guys to see what's going on and what's to come for content in terms of music videos and all that fun kind of stuff. This video is in 4K, or it should be, so I'm shooting it in 4K. I'm shooting it at 4K, 24 frames a second at 100 megabit per second. And I'm going to see how well my computer handles that for editing this. And I'm going to see how well it translates to YouTube with their compression and all that kind of stuff. And you may be able to tell I have my old Purple Panda lavalier microphone on my shirt right now. That's because there is an actual mic line input. It's a 3.5 millimeter microphone jack that's in the side of the camera, so I can just get great audio straight on to the camera itself without having to do extra outside external video and then syncing it later and all that kind of stuff. And as long as I have a long enough cable, I have great audio, or I could do a wireless thing or whatever. The possibilities are limitless for the most part. I could get a shotgun mic and mount it to the top of my camera and all that. But yeah, this is hopefully what a lot of stuff is going to look like from now on. And I've been complaining a lot over the last probably year or so. I've been complaining a lot about my a5100, which is the camera that I have been using for years now. For all the content on this channel, with the exceptions of when I use my GoPro or when I used to use my phone. I used to use this bad boy all the time. It's my Sony a5100. It's still a great camera. I'm still going to use it. I'm not going to get rid of it. It shoots 1080p, 60 frames a second. It's got a great set of features for actual photography and all that, and it's like super compact. It's a lot smaller than this camera. This camera is quite a bit bigger, and I've got a small rig cage that I bought for this a6400 to protect it and to give me more customization options for microphones and lights and all that kind of stuff. If I wanted to take something small with me on the go, this would be the one. If I really wanted to do some crazy cinematic, professional looking stuff, here we go with the 4K. But the biggest issue that I had with this camera for a long time is the overheating. And I know Sony can be notorious for the overheating stuff. I know it's not a complete non-issue with the a6400, but with some of the videos I've seen, people are recording videos upwards of an hour at 4K, 100 megabit per second, like 30 frames a second. And they're running it for like an hour, and it's not overheating. I record with this thing at 1080p and 30 frames a second, and depending on the temperature and where I'm at and all that kind of stuff, that obviously will affect temperature, but I can run maybe about 30-40 minutes before it gives me the alert that the internal temperature is too hot and it will shut off. Now, I don't think I've ever really lost footage from it doing that. I do think it still saves the footage, but it's still a problem because then I gotta wait for it to cool down and it just interrupts any kind of flow I have, or I don't even notice that it did that and I lose a bunch of potential footage because I didn't realize my camera shut off. And it's just been a very frustrating problem, and hopefully this a6400 solves that. It's got a lot of crazy features, a lot of new stuff that I'm gonna be messing with, and the big caveat is that, you know, it's pricey, but it's going to be worth the investment because I can do a lot of things with it, especially for this channel. Or if I want to do some freelance work, do like videotape weddings and all that kind of stuff, it will come in handy, especially with that 4K. But yeah, I'm hoping that this camera is going to solve a lot of the issues that I've been complaining about that I had with this one. And this is a great camera still. Like I said, I'm not going to get rid of it. It's still an amazing camera that gets great image quality, 1080p up to 60 frames a second. So this is a good B-roll or a second camera angle if I'm shooting music videos for covers or original stuff. I mean, it's got a flash, all the stuff that you could want, and it's a great camera still. And I'm still going to use it. But it has been trumped for the throne. It's been dethroned as my main camera. Now I've got this bad boy, and I just don't know. I don't know. I don't really know where this video is going to go. It's basically just an excuse for me to use the camera because I just want to make something with it, just to start working with it. Other than that, I mean, there's not much more else I have. So just, if this looks really good, awesome. I'm glad. I'll be ecstatic because then I can start really using it for some crazy stuff, especially with my music videos and all that fun stuff. Let me know if it looks good or bad. I don't know how it's going to work out. I'm going to have to tweak with it to get the right export settings and render settings with my editing software just to see how it works with YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's about where I'm at. That's about all I've got. Things are looking good with this camera so far. I just got it yesterday, and it came early, and my cage came today. Got it all set up and everything, and things are looking good. Things are looking really good. So I'm going to leave it at that. And yeah, 4K. Hopefully this is going to work out to some really cool things. Thank you guys for sticking around as you always do. Got some cool stuff coming real soon. Especially a cover I've been working on that I'm really excited for. And that's, yeah, welcome in the a6400 and celebrate the dethroning of my Sony a5100 and all of its shortcomings. Welcome to the world of the a6400. See you guys later. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and stay metal, my friends.